Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to show you the planners I'm using for 2019. I have 3 here. I use this one for just, you can call it junk journaling for things that I'm learning, just information. We'll go through it in a minute. And then this one is my Louis Vuitton, which I use for household type of activities, tracking finances, homework for the kids, things to that nature, bills, finances, which I already said, work-related items here. And then this one is my personal journaling planner, and this is my Giglio Appunto in Rosewood. I got it from the good deals section, which it was still a little steep, but it is worth every penny. It smells amazing. I'm still loving that smell, and I love to touch it. It just makes me feel good. I know it's a material item, but when I touch it, it makes me feel good. When I smell it, it makes me feel good. It's starting to get chunky. You can see a little bit of the pages that I've actually used, and the ones that I haven't there. And I actually have an extra notebook in here, so I'll show you. So again, this is the A5 Appunto Giglio in Rosewood, and have affirmations here. I have some sticky notes that I've ordered from Hobonichi. So let's go through it. So here you have, this is from Hobonichi. If I haven't mentioned already, I'm using a Hobonichi inside of here. This is their little sticky notes. They're extremely thin as to not add bulk. So there's not very many there. Let me see if I can get the camera there. So there's not very many. And I think this was like $5 on the Hobonichi website. So this is one. And then there's this other one. And this is the one with the circles, which is great for the monthly side of things. And they're transparent sticky notes. Very transparent and very, very thin. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. So I have these two. Of course, I have my cloth and paper sticky notes here, since I have so many to use. And then I have these little flags, page flags. They're also from the Hobonichi website, and they're extremely thin as well, as to not add bulk, even though we're all about adding bulk and making it fat. So there it is right there. And this one has stripes on it, so it's transparent with orange stripes. There you can see it. And here I have just a cloth and paper card, just in case I needed to write a nice little note to someone. I have that here. Over here in this pocket, in the Giglio Appunto, over here in this pocket, I have these items. You can see I have some journaling cards to write things down in preparation for my journaling. I try to journal in this Appunto every night. It's something I started this year. So they're just some project life cards that I have there. Some happy planner cards. And then I have some Planner Society old stickers that I'm trying to use up, and I have them in this little pocket here. This also came with the Planner Society kit a while back from last year. It's a little bit falling apart. I just need to glue it back together. This is the cover of it. I love this color so much. And then of course I have another Merci beaucoup thank you card. I like to have these because I do like to let people know when I think they're doing something really nice. I would like it done to me, so I always make sure to have that there. As soon as I use one, I replace it. So that's it for the front cover. Here, what I've done is I've taken a magazine cut out from, I think this was, not Flow magazine, but some of the other ones. And I've just glued it in here. instead of seeing the Hobonichi cover, which is like a yellowish butter yellow color, I've made it my own, which I think is beautiful. Okay, finally, I was able, sorry about that. I had an issue with my recorder. So this is the magazine cover on it as well. And then I just put some stickers here. Life is lovely, darling. And then this is the overview for the Hobonichi. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. And then here, I actually should have cleaned this up first, and I didn't. But right here, I've used the first month of January to include some habits that I wanted to try and then how I did on them. Like breathing exercises by the Wim Hof method, exercise, meditation. You can see some are better than others here. And then I decided against it because it was too time consuming. Obviously there are some habits that I do very well and others that I don't. Just doesn't mean, just not something I'm interested in. But I give it a good try. And then this is the rest of the weekly overview. This is the monthly view of the Hobonichi. You could tell I wasn't sure how to use it very much. I was learning it, if you will. Then here is the monthly view for February. So January, so-so. February, a lot more stickers for sure. I was using some Planner Society stickers here, some Jane Davenport stickers here. And then this is for March, which I still need to plan. And so then we move into the weekly overview. So for weekly overview, you could tell I was using the Wim Hof method here. What I have to do here on the side. I was tracking some things here. Then this is second week in January, third week in January. You can tell I love that washi. This is third week in January. And then I try to do a little bit less, meaning no washi. You can see it here. And then here is my dad's passing away anniversary. And then this is the weekly ones. I haven't done anything for the weeklies here. This is this week. And then I use the dailies much more. So let's go into the dailies. So in the beginning of the new year, one of the things I learned in January was my son was learning about, he was reading a story in 4th grade about an angel for Solomon singer. And I love that story so much. I looked for it online. If you get an opportunity to read it, I think you should. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's called An Angel for Solomon Singer. Okay, I'm gonna get this today because today is supposed to be filming day, so the camera needs to cooperate. And so to go back to this short story, it's called An Angel for Solomon Singer, and it's absolutely beautiful. I was not able to download it via PDF or anything like that, so I actually hand wrote it in. And it's not very long, but it's absolutely beautiful. And this is something I got from the Hobonichi box. So I just put it, this was my first Hobonichi, so I wanted to remember it. And then I have, these are January goals here, and then I started my journaling here. And you could see that there's a lot of writing there. I'm just gonna go through fairly quickly because it is personal. And you can see there's some decoration, but mostly writing. I was really into it, writing every night at the end of the day. I try to keep track of my goals up here, which is what I wanted to do, like exercise, affirmations, journaling, meditation that I was trying to keep in, up to here. And then I really love the pages, the way the pages feel. Once you write on it, the paper gets, it's raised I just love that texture. I'm a touchy-feely person. I really like textures. And this is more journaling for the month of January. Then here is just a little ephemera of something that's important to me. And then there's some more journaling. Here, I really hated the way my journaling came out. So what I did is I took something from that same magazine I used in the front, and I actually covered it. You can see I covered it with this because I didn't want to see it. And these are some goals that I simply wrote out. And then here is a little journaling card that I have. And this is actually from the Hobonichi box, where it says, don't ever lose hope. It's far too important. You know how a pinch of salt changes the whole flavor of a dish? Your hope is that salt. And this is from the Hobonichi box. And I really liked it, so I put it in here. And this is my attempt at drawing. I see all these wonderful people drawing on YouTube, and I think it's such a beautiful talent. And so I was trying my hand at it. And you could see it throughout. I'm playing around with colors. And one of the things I found is that I have the most difficult time criticizing myself, in a sense of it just doesn't look like the rest. So I've been practicing, and I'm trying to allow myself to allow anything in here, right? And so I opened my very first Etsy shop here, just because it's something I want to try this year. Everybody's trying to do a little passive income, so I thought I should give that an opportunity. So I tried, opened my first Etsy shop then. And then I have a little journaling card here. More writing. More writing. More writing. And then this is the beginning of February. And then you could see more writing. I got my son a new bike. Since his old one, he really outgrew it. So capture that. Then we went to go see a movie, Once and Done King, which is an adorable movie. And then some more writing here. This is just keeping track of my progress with working out. And since I didn't feel like journaling that night, what I did is I simply wrote down my personal bests, my chest press, pull-ups, deadlifts, and so on, and how I'm doing with that, just to stay motivated. And I just wrote about my exercise. I've been doing that for several years now, and I absolutely love it. And then same thing with this page is I hated what I did with it, so I decided to just cover it up with a little doily and a magazine cover or magazine piece, and I just glued it in. This is again my attempt at drawing here, a little vase that I saw in the magazine, so I just try to copy it. And then here's some more butterflies and a little bit of journaling. Here I took a different approach on the pages. You could see I just cut them with washi down the middle. And then wrote in. And then here I cut this out from a magazine. I'm trying to incorporate more magazine, more ephemera, just to play around with it. I really like the interactive part of this. Here, I didn't feel like journaling, but since I promised myself that I will touch this journal every night and work on it every night, I decided to just put washis down. So that was me checking the box, if you will. I didn't feel like journaling, so I just went ahead and used washi tape. Here I used a magazine article about doshas and Ayurvedic medicine. There's 3 different types of doshas, or types, if you will. And depending on your type, which by the way could change, it's recommended. It tells you a little bit about your nature and personality, and then also what foods are good for you and so on. So I put that in here. And then this is more journaling. This is a note my husband left for me that says, if I don't give him a kiss, I will never see my planner again, which I thought was, and he signed it Mr. X. I thought that was adorable. So I had to put it in here. And then journaling about that. And then here, again, I didn't have much to journal about, so I just put things that make me happy. And again, attempt at drawing here. And I started experimenting with watercolors, which I really like. I like the way it makes the paper feel. And then here I had my first order on Etsy, which I was shocked and so happy. I didn't think that would happen to me. So I was happy about that. So I had to make a big journal entry on that. And here I use a stencil, so I love the way that feels. These are some roses that my husband got me. So some dried roses I put in here in a little envelope. And I just close them with washi and then put them in my journal. And again, just trying a little junk journaling type. So this is a sewn on pocket. And then this is a picture that my son drew for me. And it's a robot. He loves robots. And I journaled about it. And then this is again from a magazine kind of out here. I just love the way the country looks. I love the colors. And then this is also from a magazine cover. This is one of the things I sell on my Etsy shop, which is Hebrew letters for junk journaling and Hebrew sayings. And then this is, Legum is a Swedish. It's a Swedish secret of living well. And it tells you how to have a meditative pace, not to rush. And then you want to practice the middle way or just right, not too hot, not too cold, not too fast, not too slow. And then this one is no gossiping and no small talk. So I thought this was beautiful, so I put that in here. And then neshama in Hebrew means soul. So I put that in here for my son because I had lunch with him. And we had tropical cafe, which he loves. So I put that in here as a memory. Again, my attempt at watercoloring, which I just really had fun with it. I was trying not to judge it too much. And this is more journaling, some stickers. And then here's some more journaling, but with, I use this, what do you call that? It's this little memo bird printer. And it prints these really thin papers. I got this from, I think, AliExpress or one of those places. And this was like 50 bucks or 40 bucks or something like that. It was many years ago. And it prints these really thin pages that you can stick into your planner. This is another journaling card of a dream I had. And then this is some more things I added to my Etsy shop, and then some more journaling about how much, just everyday things. So you could see how fat it is. I love it. I can't wait for it to get even fatter. And this is today. So, oh, and by the way, to talk about the rest of the Hobonichi, let me see. So right here, this is the other Hobonichi, notebook that I have inserted here in the back. And these journaling cards came from another magazine. I think the magazine's name is called Breathe. And it has these cards, flow, just be, deep down, which I like. Every once in a while I'll make my loved ones pull one, and then I try to interpret it for them, which I think is fun. And the Giglio, so it has this pocket right here, and then it has a zipper, which I don't have anything in it, and nothing in this pocket. And then there's the pin loop here, which it's not in the best spot. It has an elastic side to it. So when you close it, you want to make sure the pin is actually on the top, and then it closes. But I absolutely love this thing. I don't take it anywhere with me. I leave it here unless, of course, I'm traveling. Oh, I forgot the biggest part. So it has a huge pocket right in the back, which I love. Sometimes I put things that I need to follow up on, or maybe some cutouts that I want to put in my journal. So this is it for the Giglio Appunto. And I'm thinking that the video has gone on far too long to talk about these two. So if you bear with me and forgive me, I will create 2 more videos for each of these, so it's not too long. So thanks for bearing with me with the camera issues, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.